Right, welcome ladies and gents. Star Wars Celebration will have a panel about drag shows. A bit odd, not going to lie. It's very, very strange. You know, I understand why this is, happening to a certain degree, but I just don't really understand why it's become so widely accepted. It's odd. It's very, very odd. And it's just become so overt now. It's a bit repugnant, quite frankly. And as well, this is kind of one of those situations where you just look at it and you go, surely there should be more outrage about this. There just should. This is no place to have it. Star Wars drag shows. They don't combine. It doesn't make any sense. It's just odd. It's really odd. It's super odd. But yeah, Disney has approved a panel about drag at Star Wars Celebration, which is being held in London. The panel itself is titled Star Wars is a Drag. Now, if that was a fun play on the fact Star Wars is, being infiltrated and whittled away into crap, then yeah, that would be funny, but it's not. So it doesn't make any sense. It's just wholly inappropriate. Star Wars is for children, and this is inappropriate. It's very, very odd. I just don't understand why. Yeah. Now, as an FYI, this may be okay in terms of how it's presented. Only time will tell whether it is inappropriate. But the vast wealth that we have from these events show them as being incredibly inappropriate. There was a Christmas one, which was for all ages. And that was incredibly inappropriate for children. And again, ladies and gents, this would be the same. I wouldn't take my child to a strip club. It's exactly the same. I wouldn't take my child to a drag show. It's just inappropriate. There are certain levels of appropriate maturity involved in what a child can witness, and this is not appropriate. So yeah, anyway, Twitter user, aka That Gay Jedi, announced that the Walt Disney Company Lucasfilm and Star Wars approved his drag panel titled Star Wars is a Drag, exploring Star Wars through the art of drag. I can only assume he's going to be dressing up like Ahsoka Tano and, female characters, I guess. But I don't. It's an odd medium to explore Star Wars. It's an odd medium. And it's also not that artistic as well. Like, there's plenty of other artistic things you could do with Star Wars than a drag event. Like, way, way, way more. Like, give me a panel discussing things with the concept artists, right? The creature effects. Give me all of that. That would be epic. This is a waste of a panel time, surely. So anyway, That Gay Jedi wrote, I'm humbled, grateful, and over the forest moons to announce that my Star Wars Celebration panel with Pencil Scrathen and David Sigurani, titled Star Wars as a Drag, exploring Star Wars through the art of drag, has been officially approved. We can't wait to share this with you all. Like I said, time will tell whether this is inappropriate, but generally speaking, they are always inappropriate. And not only that, like I say, there are plenty of better ways to utilize the time on a panel. So anyway, accompanying this announcement, the user also included a more detailed description of the panel, which states the long and rich history of drag has graced the world with entertainment, culture, political action, and so much more. It is no wonder, then, that today the art form has reached such a cultural significance that the truths and concepts of drag performance permeate countless aspects of our daily lives, including Star Wars. I'm just going to go out on a limb and say drag doesn't permeate my daily life. Like, I'm walking my border terrier. I'm not thinking about, which stilettos I need to wear. What wig I need to put on. Just walking my dog. When I'm sat making these videos, I'm not wondering, what underwear I should. I'm just wearing my boxers. It's just normal. It's not my daily life. It's definitely not my daily life. Definitely not with Star Wars either. It's just a bit odd. It continues. Some of Star Wars' very best characters embody various core principles of drag. Okay. And here's the quantum leaps they make to justify it. Whether it's Din Djarin's drag as personal expression and self-discovery. What? Asajj Ventress's drag as queer rebellion. Or Padme Amidala's drag as self-empowerment. What is this? What term are they using? What is the justification? It's so odd. The relevance of drag even spills out of the pages and screens of Star Wars and flows through the fandom itself through hobbies like cosplay. Cosplay is entirely different to drag, but okay. It concludes, while taking an introductory look at the history and function of drag in our world today, let's also explore its thematic resonance and influential presence in everyone's favourite far, far away galaxy. Why is this relevant to anything Star Wars? Like, what? Why is this approved? I mean, I know why, but why? I just don't get it. Like, it's got nothing to do with Star Wars. So weird. Anyway, as noted above, this shouldn't come as a surprise, because obviously Walt Disney embraced loads of elements and things like that. And they've also said this, you know, in a video. Latoya Ravenue says her team has implemented a not at all secret gay agenda and is regularly adding queerness to children's programming. It's, I mean, look, you know, it's this whole thing is very strange, very, very strange. I don't understand. It's funny as well when an article about drag and RuPaul's Drag Race comes up. At the end of the day, it is just inappropriate. It also has, well, again, we think it's going to be inappropriate. The likelihood is that it will be. But it's not just that. It has no relevance to Star Wars in any way, shape or form. How is this part of Star Wars celebration? Is Star Wars really stooped so low that they have to now do this? Like, to stay relevant? It's just odd. Why have a drag show panel at Star Wars Celebration? Like, think about where's the market for this? Where's the yearning hunger to see this? I don't see it. Do you? It's just so bizarre, super odd. And the sort of justification that there are some serious mental gymnastics that they're doing here. I mean, they might as well be in the Olympics at this point in time. Because honestly, that is some serious mental gymnastics you're doing to justify it. Well, you know, drag of Din Djarin. He wears a fucking helmet, you idiot. What are you talking about? These people, just through that level of justification, are insane. They are actually insane. And loads of children are going to be there. It's bizarre. Has no relevance. And most of all, scrap everything else, right? Because we don't know if it's going to be inappropriate. But most of all, ladies and gents, it's just a waste of a panel. It's a waste of a panel. Give me the concept artists. Give me the creature designers. Give me stuff that is interesting. I don't care about this. About some lunatics self-projection of what they do, you know, as a hobby on Star Wars. I don't care. Give me something we can all enjoy. Give me the concept artists. Give me the creature designers. Give me a writers panel. This is a farce. It's just a waste of everyone's time and is bizarre.